After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Let's go, dude. Tighten up. Let's go.
Back near the goal line, Cousins. He's got Smith here. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. He was a second-round pick. Many scouts thought he could have gone higher than that.
And I was one of them. Even though I don't scout for any particular team, I had a first-round grade on him. And frankly, I'm surprised he lasted to the second round. They got a steal with this player.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Complete. Smith has it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action now. Cousins eluding the pressure right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, down at the 33. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with touchdown numbers. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They start the drive with Cook. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Cousins sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant. We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First down. Here's Cousins. It's complete. Abdullah fighting through, and he's got space. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Amir Abdullah. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They start the drive with Abdullah. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop. Throwing on second down. Cousins. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Final play of the half. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start.
We got this. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I'm coming for him, son.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He completes it to Abdullah. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you're going to take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Shane Ray coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Now Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins flush to his right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Josh Doxson. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Cousins on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Running from the gun, it's Abdullah. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
Go, go, go.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Cousins now on 2nd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And some room to roam now. There he goes, left side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Vikings. Mike Boone. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing is Cousins. And the Raiders have got him.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins, escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Diggs. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Cousins. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Cousins now. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
So Derek Carr in the offense. Down by 16. A minute 36 to go. Somehow they need to come up with a pair of touchdowns and... Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Vikings, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll hit the road. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.